Hey, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications of all other videos. Well, now you got me dancing. Happy Monday, and welcome to the series of Monday Money Talks here on Life According with Rico. I want to say thank you for joining, thank you for watching. And on Monday Money Talk, we always go over the one stock that we're currently tracking just for this channel, just for this reason. Of course, we have other stocks, but this is the one that we want to show and track. So those of you who are looking to get into investing, we talk about a little bit about the stock, how to get a stock, and all that good stuff, as well as we will be talking about one topic about money, about finance. I'm not a financial consultant. I'm not any financial banker type person. I'm just your average Joe that started out late. My dad had told me about stocks when I was younger. I just never listened. And now I'm facing those consequences where I started late in life and I'm trying to push and get everything going. So with all that being said, let's look at the tracker. And then we will get into today's topic. Okay, let's look at the J&J stock tracker I had created here. As usual, today is the 30th. Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol, J&J, dividend quarterly, it pays out. It's equities, they consider it an equities stock. You have currently, as of today, it was at 161.40 is where it's at. Last week it was at 163.08, so it did go down. We did buy one share this month. It was last week, and last week we had 5, but now this week we have 6. We're at 968.40 for the amount invested in the stocks, where we were at 815.40. It's a $153 increase. The annual dividend rate is still at $4.96. The next dividend payment is still at $1.24. The quarterly payout will be $7.44. That's how much we will be getting for our quarterly dividend payment. The annual dividend yield, 3.07. The amount of shares needed for desired quarterly payout, we keep it at 135 like last week, so 167. So again, as I always express, every quarter we would be getting 167, which would buy one stock for that quarter of the year if we had 135 shares. If and when I retire, I would like to have 806 shares, which would give me a desired target quarterly payout of $1,000 every quarter. So I would be making $4,000 a year or $1,000 every quarter. So the topic of today, what I want to cover, it's about the talk about Schwab ETFs splitting. As you can see here on the screen, the ticker symbol is SCHD is one of them, and the other one is SCHG. S is in Sam, C is in cat, H is in hog, D is in David. Same thing, but G is in go for the second one. And as you can see, the first one, which is a Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, the effective after market close on October 10th, 2024, this ETF will undergo a 3-for-1 share split. The ETF share split will apply to shareholders of records as of the close of markets on October 9th, 2024, payable after the close of the market on October 10th, 2024. Same thing with the SCHG, only difference, it's a 4-for-1. As you can see here, 4-for-1. Let me go back. Sorry about that. It's a 4-for-1. I didn't think it would click and do that. But it's a 4-for-1 on the stock. Why am I going over this? I had mentioned this before about stock splitting. And I'm seeing a lot of people on YouTube going out there, oh, go pile up on this stock, pile up on this stock. And I really want to explain to you about not doing an urgency to go out and buy a bunch of the stocks before it splits. Reason why. You're still going to pay the same amount majority of the time after the stock splits. The same cost, but it's just lower. Instead of going out and trying to buy 4 or 5, 6 or 7 shares or whatever it may be before it splits, you might as well just wait and buy it afterwards. Now, if you want to just go out and buy it now and buy one stock so you'll have 3 stocks later, that's fine. Otherwise, you can wait till it splits, go and buy the stock before it starts going up now. You got to go up, do it before it starts going back up. Go out and buy the stock after it splits. So that would be after October 10th. They will republish it, and then you could go out there and buy the stock at a new stock price. Also, when the stock splits, the dividends go down. Don't think you're going to get the same dividends. The dividends will go down according to the stock split. So you might be wondering, Rico, you're explaining this, but give me a little bit more information on this, on how a stock split works. So let me show you. That was this page. So as of 9/30/2024, how a split stock works. So before the split, and we're just going to cover the first one because it's going to be the same process as any stock. SCHD, Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. The share price is $84.33 today. Say, for instance, you only own one share, or you go out and you buy one share. The dividend payout would be 0.075. How do you get that? One share times the dividend payout. So you would get just 75 cents for this one share. After the split, after the 3-to-1 split, same stock, share price is $84.33. The math of the split. So it's $84.33 divided by 3, which the new stock price would be $28.11. Previously owned one share, now you own 3 shares. Dividend payout is no longer 75 cents because you got to split that as well, which it goes down to 25 cents. New dividend payout will still be 25 times 3, 75 cents. Because it's 25 cents per share, which gives you 75 cents. So no, you're not making more of a profit on the dividend payments because of the share of the cost of the stock is $28 now. It's no longer $84, it's $28. And all this calculation behind scenes with the dividend payouts and all that stuff, a lot of the calculations you don't know because a lot of the share or the board members dictate that. So that's how a stock split works. Just like this. You're not going to benefit anymore unless the stock splits, but the share, say for instance, the amount of share when it splits doesn't equal out to the correct split, right? The math doesn't add up. Say for instance, they adjust it to where the math, and I don't think they could do this, but they say the share is now $38.11 after the split. Yeah, it's best to buy the stock now because you're going to be profiting, but it never works that way. It's based off of the math. $84 per share divided by 3 shares would get you 28.11 after the split. So I just wanted to put it out there that don't go out rushing and listen to these people saying, "Oh, you better hurry up and go out there and buy tons of this stock before it splits." If you're a procrastinator, yes, go out and buy it now because when it splits, it might start going up kind of quick because it does go up after it splits. At least individual stocks. Now this is like a bunch of almost like a fortune or not fortune. The S&P 500 stocks are in these, so you gotta pay attention to these type of stocks. I don't know how quickly they'll go up. Again, I'm not an expert on this. This is just me looking into this, reading it, going online, verifying it, like you just saw. For these 2 stocks, you could just go on Charles Schwab and look, or Schwab, and see that this is true, that this is correct. The information that I pulled up for you and showed you on this presentation is actually a copy and paste from the internet from that site. So yeah, do your research. But as for going out and listen to some of the people saying go out and buy a bunch of this before it splits, I'd be careful on that. If you have the money, great, go do it. But if you don't have the money, and majority of the time why people can't afford it, why some of these times some stocks split, yes, to help them financially, but also to allow other people to buy more stocks at an affordable price. If you're connected with a brokerage house that only allows you to purchase stocks one at a time by the actual price, and you don't have $83, just exaggerating. If you go, no, I'm not. Some people don't have $83. But if you don't have $83 to spend on a stock, but you might have $40, you better be connected to one of the brokerage houses that I had told you about that will allow you to buy pieces of the stock. Or you wait for the split to happen, and then you could afford to buy two stocks because you have $40-something. And the stock is going to go down to 20, I think it was like 28. But anyway, I just wanted to explain that, get that out there to you. Don't go out and think it's an emergency to buy a stock that's splitting when it's actually splitting and the price is going to go down and it's more affordable for you to get it. But again, if you have the cash to do it, go ahead. By all means, go ahead and do it. As long as it's a good stock now. Make sure it's a good stock. Thank you for watching this video. And I would like to also say thank you for watching any or all of my videos that I have put out there in the past. I would like for you to look at some shorts that I have created. I hope they are funny to you. I hope they bring you some laughter and some joy. I hope all of my videos I've posted out here for you on YouTube have brought you some enlightenment, have enriched your life, have did some type of positive impact for you. If you would like to watch any of my past videos or a video I've mentioned in this video, click here and here. Or if you would like to subscribe, click here. With that, thank you for watching. And until our next video, see ya.